So, Lump, everything I have found from Feist to me has been AI, digital in some way, not real, not real. So, I'm going to show this clip from Feist live at Governor's Ball in torrential rain. And then I'm going to show another clip of it that someone supposedly got as an audience member. And then I'm going to show that person's account and show that that person is AI too. And I've seen this so much from stuff to do with Feist that it just connects to more and more and more AI stuff. And people can call me whatever they want about this. I know digital when I see it. All right. And first of all, second of all, third of all, there's torrential rain here, and I can see that some of it's digital. I can see that it's digital rain. I'll show you in a moment. And when she does this whole blowing this horn thing all perfectly, it looks so fake to me. That just makes it look more fake than anything to me. You'll see. All right, here. Oh yeah, let's put all these lettering all over everything and block it. Oh yeah, make sure you put an umbrella in the way just in case, to show that that's why the camera isn't getting rained on, and then also to block inconsistencies. You mean to tell me that right there didn't shorten that rain? This. I don't know what this equipment is supposed to be, but you want to tell me that this right here didn't need a cover on it to work? You want to tell me that this right here is fine with rain pouring on it? I mean, I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but I've seen enough electronics to assume that this probably isn't waterproof, but that's just my assumption. And it's a lot of rain, right? I will say I think the crowd looks real, but I don't know what's real anymore after everything I've been seeing, man. I don't know what's real anymore. All of it looks fake to me now. Like, everything looks fake. Prometheus. Of course, Prometheus. Yeah. It's one of the Alien sequels. Prometheus. Definition. Excuse me. God of fire. Prometheus is best known for defying Olympian gods by stealing fire from them and giving it to humanity in the form of technology. Ooh, yeah. Technology, huh? Fire. Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at this, man. This part when she blows in this horn looks so it's too perfect. And the rain, too. Just wait, just watch. Fake. So fake. So fake, so fake, so fake. It's so fake. I don't care what anybody has to say to me. It looks fake. It sounds fake. Really? Really? Oh, you see how there's plastic on this now? It did need plastic on it. Well, isn't that interesting? Oh. Okay, I'll calm down. Listen, it's probably her poncho. It's probably a poncho that she was wearing. So, still think it's fake. I still think it's fake. I don't care. But I did see another clip with her in a poncho. That's why I say this. Otherwise, I'd be going off on this being covered in plastic right now. Well, actually, is it a poncho? Or because these two things look very covered It doesn't look like there's just a poncho set on it. So you know what? No, I'm going to go back and rewind and say this shit was covered in plastic, are supposed to be covered in plastic. And I think it's there so that we question it. Now that I realize that Feist is fake, I think this stuff is all there so we question it. So, man, it could be a good or a bad thing that I realize that Feist is fake. But you know what? What worse can it be than everyone lulled to sleep right now via all kinds of glowing objects in our face all day and noises fucking with our excuse me for cussing, messing with our brains. All of it messing with our brains and our minds and our souls. What worse could it be that I tell you it's all BS? You know, because either way, there's a big red button somewhere, and I doubt my words are going to have anything to do with it. So this amazing performance that they only got a minute of, no one else got any footage of it, except for, well, no one got any footage of that song, but this is the only other, here, let me see, Feist Governor's Ball. This 2013, right? This is the only other clip that I've seen on YouTube of this Feist thing. And hey, that horn and everything was so amazing, and her being like, bring it on. You don't think that more people would have, I mean, it is raining pretty hard, but more people would have got that on tape. More people would have got that on video. I'm just saying they would, dude. I'm just saying they would, dude. Okay, hold on, let me copy this URL. Oh, I don't need the URL. It's right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, if you ever want to watch a short in video form, just change shorts to video in the URL on YouTube on desktop, and you can watch the full video without the annoying aspect of, oh, so this is where the camera person was. There's that. There's the supposed camera person over here with this umbrella, right? So I think all of this is fake, dude. I think it's all fake. I think it's all digital. And look at this up here. This looks very, very digital. Like, it looks blurrier and different than the rest of the objects around it. And these lights, or whatever these are supposed to be right here, look on the same plane as this. So unless the wind is blowing it a lot, which it could be blowing it, it could be moving. Unless that's happening. Oh, okay, it's moving, but it still looks weird. That looks digital up there. I know it's kind of a low quality video, but for all the brave ones, take your ponchos and send them up to the sky. She's saying take your ponchos off in the rain? Why? Why? She's like, for all the brave one, take off your ponchos and throw them in the sky. But it seems like either this was a supposed poncho that she was wearing, or it was the plastic that was covering this equipment. This supposed equipment, because I think all of it's fake. I think this is all fake. Take your ponchos and send them up to the sky. You are crazy people, so we will play music for you. And in this clip, how many accents does she have? She sounds very different, but I mean, I sound different a lot, so. Man, this up here just looks so. It looks like something from GTA Vice City. Looks like something from GTA Vice City. And send them up to the sky. That's how good AI is. Okay, so I was like, okay, well, here's another person who's been to a Feist concert, and like so many times before, every time I find Feist footage from a live show that some supposed regular person got, the person's videos are AI, and it's an AI account. So check it out. Here she is. Okay. And I haven't looked at the videos yet, but I looked at this short, and first of all, it's very strange. And this is from 2014, and she's doing that ice bucket challenge, right? It's very strange. But I could tell it's AI. Okay. Her name's Kait Burrier. Kait Burrier. Oh, it's a scary last name. Here's to you, Lou. Very scary. Kait finds herself in a predicament when she's nominated for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Donate today at the website. Okay. Very scary now. Wait and see. Okay.
I didn't see you there. I didn't see you there. Caught me. Just your average 20-something at home. On Facebook. Oh,
so what initially got me tuned into this being AI is her hand here.
Home.
I know it's blurry, but this pinky right here and the way this finger looks there for a second, it's a red flag to me.
On Facebook. Oh, what's that? I've been nominated for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge? What a challenge it is. Just think of it. Ice cube after freezing cold ice cube. Poor little old me. I usually just take it neat. Well, take it neat.
You see her fingers here? This looks like a more regular size pinky. You see how tiny it was before?
Well, here's to you, Lou. I didn't see you there. Caught me. Just your average 20-something at home. On Facebook.
Oh, hold on. Let me take the filters off of this. There you go. I'll keep it bright like that. Shows more details. Okay.
I didn't see you there. Caught me. Just your average 20-something at home. On Facebook. Oh, what's that? I've been nominated for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge? What a challenge it is. Just think of it. Ice cube after freezing cold.
And if you see here, keep an eye on this object back here. Watch how much it moves. I don't think that's, unless it's touching the couch and it moves when she moves, I don't know. But it seems to move a whole lot. And I don't know, like even way back on webcam days and stuff like that, the objects behind people didn't constantly move and shake and change sizes and stuff. So
Think of it. Ice cube after freezing cold ice cube. Poor little old me. I usually just take it neat. Well, here's to you, Lou.
scary to me. And I said, of course. Another person who has supposedly attended a Feist concert only has artificial intelligence videos to show. I'm on to all of you. P.S. This video is absolutely horrifying. Thanks. I gotta subscribe to that one. Good Lord. All right, now let's see another video. Now, I haven't seen this one myself. We're gonna watch it live. Okay, I gotta take the filters off it again. It's too red. Earth. Oh. That. Good. Okay. All right, 9 years ago, 2014, Kait Burrier. Kait Burrier. Kait Burrier. What does that spell? Let me see. Let me look in the word thing. I'm going to put her name into the, what is it, anagram? I can't remember what it's called. Kait Burrier. Parkier. Well, I don't see anything immediately. Don't know. Okay. Welp. Yeah, Kait Burrier reads On Indifference, a poem after Wisława Szymborska. Excuse me, while on the deck of the Lilac. Kait.
Indifference after Wisława Szymborska. It's fine. Indifference is fine. But how am I? The earnest fern naked under a ravaging sun, but you indifferent. You never really burnt, did you? You noticed the sudden absence of ozone, of iceberg, of grove, of everglade, of mountain, of children. No?
Well, that's the crappiest video I've ever seen. That's worse than Feist 1234 music video they have on their main account. Okay. Can't tell nothing with a video like that. And I mean, it's either that these other bands are AI as well, or another person attended these concerts and not this individual who I believe is AI. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, man, these bands that just have dancing girls on the stage. Ugh. Go-go dancers. Oh, it's very ridiculous looking to me nowadays, more than ever. I always thought it was like, you know, pretty exploitative, but I was like, oh, the woman's doing it there of her own free will, and she's happy, and she's being a free, strong woman, you know. Well, she's doing it for money. I guess I wasn't thinking free, strong woman. I was thinking she's doing it for money, and she's in control of that, right? She's doing it on her terms, more or less, I guess, as long as people don't get too close to the stage. I think stuff like that, but like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I can't tell. Can't tell nothing, but this video right here, I think is 100% AI. And this one too, but there's no Let me see if there's any tells at all. Let me see if there's anything I can tell you about this. Because it's hard when it's okay, she did put her hand up. Let's see. It's hard to tell when it's just like a shot like this and footage like this, quality like this. Terrible. I was looking at the shore here to see if these sailboats were moving. But they could just be parked. I can't tell you at this quality. That's the reason why Feist only has the 240p of the 1, 2, 3, 4 music video uploaded on their main thing. Well, oh. Oh. What is this? Here's a YouTube. Okay. Ooh, oh, terrible. So bad. Awful. Oh, look at her. Look at the tumbler. Look at the tumbler. Wow. It was 8 years ago. Oh man. Just got the standard Times New Roman font. Private. Okay. Crap. I'm gonna approve. She has a website. Well, 8 years ago. It probably forwards to this. KaitBurrier.com. Oh. All right. Let's go there. See if it's still up. No. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, what did that do to my stuff? Great. What did that do? Went to KaitBurrier.com. What am I marked now? Great. Oh, scary. What is this? Right. Kait Burrier writes poetry, drama, journalism, and to-do lists in New York City. Her work appears online and in print, most recently in Everyday Escape Poems, an anthology by Swan Dive Publishing Company. Girl, that girl ain't real. That girl ain't real. No, no. Do not believe. I did. Put the finger gun away. You point your finger gun at your head with a laugh because you think it's funny. Let's see what poem Kait Burrier wrote. Okay. Long Island City isn't really in Long Island, and the East River is technically a tidal strait, and our date was actually more of a stroll through my neighborhood the last night of August, our first night together in Queens, the Manhattanite, shocked by how far his city extends. Benton, not quite. I'm so bored. What is this crap? Not quite. City into a place where people don't just exist, he calculates. People make lives here. Gosh. This is written by AI. There were two kinds of silence that night. The Feist standing together, both of us staring across a river in the same direction. Then the second, when I realize he's staring at the skyline, searching for the outline of the apartment where he tried to make a life with her, and suddenly I'm alone on the bridge. What, did he jump? Do you want to swim across? Do you want to swim across? I pout. No. He reaches for my hand. No, I don't. So he killed himself and he wants to take her with him? Why did I know that that was going to be a weird... And it's about a bridge? Oh, how moving and wonderful. Kait Burrier. Kidding me, man? You kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Fuck is Burrier? Who the fuck is Kait Burrier? Kidding me? Who the fuck is Kait Burrier? Fucking kidding me? Who the fuck is Kait Burrier? Man, man, the fuck? The fuck? All right, let's check out this YouTube. All right, here we go. I'm gonna read a poem. Kait Burrier, poetry reviewer for At the Inkwell. That's from 2014. Reads on Governor's Island. Governor's Island was where... Oh, it's Governor's Ball. What is going on? Well, poetry reviewer. Okay. Man, let's see what this is gonna look like.
I'm Kait, I'm with Swan Dive Publishing. This is my love poem to the city. It's called New York. New York, you're that lover my divorcee mother always meant to warn me about. New York, you're that bad boy who rolls in on his chopper, who has more tattoos than my dad, who gives less of a fuck than my brother, who checks out my friends while kissing my cheek, while grabbing my ass. New York, I don't have my half of the rent yet, but I know you want to...
He did what? Wait, what?
City, it's called New York. New York, you're that lover my divorcee mother always meant to warn me about. New York, you're that bad boy who rolls in on his chopper, who has more tattoos than my dad, who gives less of a fuck than my brother, who checks out my friends while kissing my cheek, while grabbing my ass. New York, I don't have my half of the rent yet, but I know you want to keep me around, paying it off, earning interest for years. New York, you're gonna offer me a late train, an early bus, and a distracted cabbie, curdle my kefir, rot my tomatoes, mold my baguette, and tell me I could lose a few anyway. You're gonna lay me out on icy sidewalks, on slick ferry decks, on folded lobby rugs in front of closing doors. New York, you're gonna close doors in my face over and over. You're gonna tear new seams in my tights, kiss my winter cheeks raw.
Ew. Ew. First of all, what is wrong with this chick? Second, no, I don't think she's real. And if I just saw this video without seeing anything before, I would probably just assume it's real and not even listen to it, because who would want to listen to this crap? And, New York. And grab my ass. New York. Rip seams in my tights. Kiss my winter cheeks raw. Like, what? If she is real. Oh. If she is real, then girl's got. I mean, we all got problems, but like, you know, when you're acting problematic and then you act like it's not a problem because of your inflection and delivery, New York, like, that's a problem.
The tears bring out the blue in my eyes. That I look good with a few runs in my tights shows off my newly toned muscles. But your streets have brought out the best in my thighs.
The best in my thigh. What?
In my ass, in my strut, that at least 3 people ask me for directions daily. At least 3 people look at me, New York, and believe that you and I were meant to be together. Believe that I could describe you blindly to strangers, New York. I was raised for you. I was raised to crave your silent shoves forward, your tax compliments that break, a silence louder than iPhone alarms, louder than a latte called out over a crowded cafe, louder than buskers on the train, louder than those young one-night standers thudding against my pre-war wall. New York, I know your kind of love. I know what it'll cost me, and I'm willing to hustle.
Nobody was looking at the person on the mic as they were walking by. Like, nobody was like, what is she doing? Or even looking because they can't help it. Because someone's on a stage on a microphone.
Buskers on the train, louder than those young one-night standers.
Really? No one's going to look at her? I don't believe it.
Against my pre-war
don't
wall.
believe it.
New York.
Don't believe it.
Kind of love. I know
this
what it'll cost me, and I'm willing to hustle.
Fake. Don't care. I know what it costs me, and I'm willing to hustle? So she's saying like, oh, I'm so glad to get harassed on the street and to get harassed and abused so much that I get rips in my tights. And then she talks about it. What? What is this, mainstream pop?
I'm Kait, I'm with Swan Dive Publishing. This is my love poem to this city. It's called New York. New York?
New York.
You're that lover my divorcee mother always meant to warn me about, New York. You're that bad boy who rolls in on his chopper, who has more tattoos than my dad, who gives less of a fuck than my brother, who checks out my friends while kissing my cheek, while grabbing my ass, New York. I don't have my half of the rent yet, but I know you want to keep me around, paying it off, earning interest for years, New York. You're going to offer me a late train, an early bus, and a distracted cabbie, curdle my kefir, rot my tomatoes, mold my baguette, and tell me I can lose a few anyway. You're gonna lay me out on icy sidewalks, on slick ferry decks, on folded lobby rugs in front of closing doors, New York. You're gonna close doors in my face over and over. You're gonna tear new seams in my tights, kiss my winter cheeks raw, whisper. The tears bring out the blue in my eyes. That I look good with a few runs in my tights shows off my newly toned muscles. That your streets have brought out the best in my thighs, in my ass, in my strut. That at least 3 people ask me for directions daily. At least 3 people look at me, New York, and believe that you and I were meant to be together. Believe.
Look at her happy face when she's talking about this. What the fuck?
You blindly to strangers, New York. I was raised for you. I was raised to crave your silent shoves forward, your tax compliments that break, a silence louder than iPhone alarms, louder than a latte called out over a crowded cafe, louder than buskers on the train, louder than those young one-night standers thudding against my pre-war wall. New York, I know your kind of love. I know what it'll cost me, and I'm willing to hustle.
I know your kind of love.
I know your kind of love.
I know your kind of love.
I know what it'll cost me.
I know what it'll cost me.
And I'm willing to hustle.
And I'm willing to hustle. And look at her face. Look at her dimple. What? This is some crazy, crazy stuff. This freaky stuff is what killed art, man. Like, what's helping it go away. Not go away, but it's what's helping vilify it. The arts, oh, they're gonna be something that's just put in the man behind the curtain showroom, you know. There's not gonna be, it's not gonna be what it was. It's not gonna be what it is. It's not gonna be what's dwindling away now. Not on the big world stage anyway. All right, let's look some more at her because I don't think this girl is real. The Earrings by Kait Burrier. That person doesn't look real either. But then again, headshots. Kait Burrier, medium.com. Kait Walser. And then, yeah, she has an IMDb page. So that's interesting, isn't it? The Paragon Cortex? There's only got to be one Kait Burrier. I can't imagine that there's another one. Comic store woman, Kait Burrier. All right, let's see. Let's see. Paragon Cortex. Come on. After an accident unlocks a part of his brain few people have ever known about, an agoraphobic attorney and comic book geek faces the amazing possibility he can develop incredible superpowers if he can overcome his fears of stepping outside his door. By John Kilker. Book. Well, dang. Did this movie even happen? Well, they might as well just have the thing available for free if nobody's ever heard of it. Is it even a real movie? I don't see it to watch on any services. What? Was it just straight to video? Hmm. Okay, there's 15 people on the crew, but there's one person listed. Okay. I don't know why it's like that. Huh. Wait. It took them 20 days to shoot it, but it was shot between 2011 and 2013, but it only took them 20 days? Did this movie even happen? Does Maxim Matthew exist? What the heck? Oh, okay. Is that why? Oh, it was because I had the thing. Okay. Here's more stuff. Okay. It didn't show when I had that thing turned off. Huh. I bet it's still all fake, though. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's an independent film. Is there anything about this on YouTube or anything? What? Okay, so they have a whole bunch of things they're lying about. Dude, okay. I'll have to see if I can find the Paragon Cortex, if that even exists. See, look at this. They're just promoting different crap. This is just some AI list that they put together. I'm not saying that everything on there is AI. I'm saying that an AI thing put that together. Huh. I don't think it's even real. I'm gonna have to try to find it. I don't know. Okay, the Paragon Cortex. Okay. At the Inkwell. Let's see if reviewers. Let's see if Kait's here. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Oh. Oh, now her name is Kait Walser. Oh, and look, it's the same outfit as her other headshot. That's interesting. Kait Walser now. Oh, Kait Walser. Kait is a poet and copywriter living in New York City. She currently hosts and curates at the Inkwell's New York City reading series. She was the founding host and curator of Union Square Slam, where she also co-facilitated workshops. Kait holds an MFA from Wilkes University, where she earned Wilkes Etruscan Press Prize. She served as an inaugural artist in residence at the Delaware Highlands Conservancy's Lemons Brook Farm. Oh, I saw on that website that her section was taken away on there. That was a website we were on earlier. You can find her writing. Oh, you can find her writing online and in print. I think they made that like an action sentence. Okay, yeah, well, let's take a closer look at this image. Looks a lot like Chelsea Clinton, man. I want to look at this. Feist under Kait. Kait Burrier. Scary. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna try to see that other picture of her. Oh yeah, and there's another one. Oh, okay. So the oh, it looks like this website is still up here. Okay. Dang, the quality of that picture right there is crazy. Oh, oh yeah. Okay. So it's not there, but the oh, you know what? What about the Wayback Machine? Take a look, 2017. Here it is. Heyo. Okay, so Kait Burrier. Kait Burrier writes poetry, drama, and journalism in New York City. She is the founder and host of Union Square Slam's weekly night open mic and reading series at Bar 13 in New York City. Kait's work appears online and in print, mostly in Germ magazine and everyday escape poems from Swan Dive, and she has that poem about a guy jumping off a bridge and wanting to take her with him. She holds an MFA in creative writing from Wilkes University. As Kait wrote prior to her experience. Hold on. Woo war. Wow. Woo war. As Kait wrote prior to her experiences, I can't wait to settle into the comforting stillness of Lemons Brook to focus on my writing, in particular, a full-length poetry collection I began years ago. Most of my poems are written in a small town in Pennsylvania, and that scene is reflected in the work. When I moved to New York City, my poems showed it. Subway cars and bridges replaced trees and nature trails. Now I'd like to take some time away from the city. I imagine exploring the land and wandering the trails will help me reconnect with older poems. The setting, the trees, the trails, a nearby lake, a farmhouse that reminds me of a summer at my grandma's will be familiar, neutral, which is to say it will serve to remind me of where I came from, which is something I can't find in the city. Where outer space, but without the deluge of memories my actual hometown brings. Lemons Brook offers the perfect balance of being comfortingly familiar while still holding some mystery, a quiet unknown in its trails and endless land. Girl, shut up. Girl, shut the fuck up. I just want to say it. I'm trying not to cuss. I really am. But girl, shut the fuck up. I just want to say it, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. Shut your... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for real this time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yep. That's real. What I was gonna try to do is compare these photos and see if there's any inconsistencies we can see with the outfit alone. Because clearly those were all taken on the same day, or the same outfit was used. Anyway. Man, those things that are like those things where you find the inconsistencies. I can't remember what those games were called where you find different things that don't match. Find the difference, whatever. Mm-mm-mm. Well, that all looks the same so far. Exactly the same. Very interesting. Very interesting. Kait. Here's another thing by Kait Burrier. Oh yeah, I need to look up her new name though. Kait Walser. Right, that's right. Okay. I haven't even looked up the new name yet. All right, let's see this poem. Kait Burrier, The Earrings. I knew what to say when the kids in school asked if you were stuck in a desert island with just one thing. I cupped the small treasure in my hands, a pair of Chanel earrings, mine. She's just selling Chanel, that's all this is. I'd sit pretty on a piece of driftwood in the open sea, composed, classy, my face sunlit by the intersecting diamonds in the curve of the letter C. 4 synchronized swimmers circling eternal. Oh, this sucks. This is like what she did or does for a living. This is like what she does. Twin sparkling symmetries hitched to my preteen earlobes. This lady needs to be electric chair. Electric chair, electric chair, electric chair. I had just finished reading Coco Chanel's biography, unauthorized, but still sincere. Enlightening, unauthorized, but still sincere? That doesn't even make sense.
Unauthorized but still sincere.
What? Electric chair. Chanel, a child who surfed poverty and emerged as a pearl. My aunt gave me the biography right before she gifted the little cadeau. I wore those earrings with pride, with jeans with scuffed flats, with pilled cashmere, with hand-me-down everything. The other girls noticed. They asked, which boutique? My aunt laughed. Canal Street. When the other girls with Chanel earrings talked about the desert island, I sank. Really? Really? Wow. That's so moving. It's so moving. Let me tell you how moving it is. Let me tell you how very moving it is. Kait Burrier. October 3, 2018? What? Hold on. National alert. What date did that happen on? Oh. October 3rd, 2023, and then October 3rd, 2018. Ring the Alarm. Written by Kait Burrier. Is this something that just happens on October 3rd? What? So this was October 3rd, 2018. On Medium, written by Kait Burrier. What the heck?
At 2:18 p.m. EST, cell phones across America sounded a brief alarm, the first nationwide test of a presidential alert. For a few seconds, the lunch rush din of my neighborhood coffee shop hushed while a dull droning sound competed with the espresso machine. We all fumbled to silence our phones. Then a few people started wondering aloud, what is a presidential alert? In the event of a national emergency, a presidential alert would be issued at the direction of the president and/or his/her designee, and activated by FEMA. In other words, it's a message given under the direction of the president concerning a national emergency. Unlike the similar FEMA weather warnings and Amber Alerts, this one was not localized and was sent across the entire country. Another difference: we can't turn off notifications or opt out of a presidential alert. Let restricted freedoms ring. What qualifies as a national emergency? The Department of Homeland Security's official statement and current news coverage fail to identify a distinction, other than a crisis unrelated to weather or missing children. Before we speculate on what qualifies as an emergency crisis in a category outside hurricanes or kidnapping, let's revisit that term, missing children. The Department of Homeland Security is responsible both for Amber Alerts, a system that attempts to reunite missing minors with their families, and the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency that is forcibly separating migrant families in the U.S. With projected budgetary growth and an increased presence under the current administration, ICE is holding unaccompanied children in detention centers across the country without an active plan to reunite them. These contradictory normalizations of trauma and humiliation have been ringing alarms for many of us long before 2:18 p.m. It's this consistent, unprecedented behavior that makes even the most innocuous everyday actions, like a single text message alert, raise suspicions on what is coming next. This means war, maybe. Back to our guesses at which type of crisis would require a presidential alert. Not weather, not missing children. A mass shooting? Unlikely, considering this president's public support of the NRA. I overheard someone who thought it might mean the president is dead, but let's assume that is not the plan. As of right now, the three national security threats that come to my mind are large-scale terrorism, an incoming nuclear missile, or a declaration of war. Would it be beyond this president to declare war in an attempt to bolster polls and improve his low ratings? While guidelines should prevent Twitter-esque rants from the White House and make unsolicited selfies from Mar-a-Lago technically illegal, the president still holds unchecked executive privilege to activate the system and literally send a message, potentially alongside a grand gesture. Let's consider timing. The presidential alert system was tested for the first time ever today, only 1 month before the midterm elections. Yep. Elections are right around the corner, and, though his seat won't be listed on ballots, the president is putting the me in midterms by calling them a referendum on me. Would he go so far as to use his role as commander-in-chief to perform a grand publicity activation for his personal brand? Would it work? Did I maybe just have too much coffee today and it really was an innocent lil old text? More on that later.
Weird. And that's the only thing she wrote for Medium? That's pretty weird. Wait. All right. Kait Walser. Weird. There's a Substack. Oh, she has a website now. Store? Ah, Campus Magazine. She's reviewing stuff as soon as last year. Why is that coming up? Our team. Home Inc. in Arizona. Hold on. Let me see what this is, because this is like way different than the other stuff. Our team. What? Oh. Oh. Okay. It came up two different last names. I see. I see. I see. I see. Okay. I think it's not coming up. Excuse me. Oh, you gotta have that. I have the monarch butterfly, right? I was gonna say that finger looks pretty weird. That finger looks pretty weird there. Yes, I believe that things are faked on this level. Yeah, I do. So then you'll believe anything. Let's see what else she got here. That picture of her, I mean, it looked real. It looks like she's aged since the last video and everything, but so does Leslie Feist. So does Leslie Feist. Okay. Oh. Okay, this is from October 18th. Oh, you see, and she's wanting you to do stuff. It's a scam, dude. Like, yes, I think that fake people exist to this extent. Because as you can see, like, look, she's trying to get money here, right, for causes. And that's the first thing that she was doing on her YouTube years ago. Hold on. I gotta get I gotta do this. Years ago, 9 years ago, almost 10 years ago. Donate today. You know? Like, oh, with everything I've seen and everything I've come across and everything I've been looking at and all that kind of stuff, I think it's, she's not real and it's a scam and she's trying to get, I mean, look what they have all the celebrities doing. They're all trying to get money for this place and that place. This horrible thing happened. This war is happening. Donate here, donate here, donate here. Why don't the celebrities just donate and shut up? They're all promoting the same stuff. They're all on the same side politically. Wake the fuck up. I'm sorry for cussing. I want to stop cussing. I don't want to cuss anymore. But I'm also been driven to a point where, I know it's from the enemy and everything, but it's just from the enemy. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Look at this. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 right there for you to go give your money to. And that's fine. That's on the person. But this is like a human, supposedly, who wants you to give money, who is a trusted human by some people. I mean, she doesn't seem that well known to me for everything she's supposed to be and all. See? So today, if you're feeling something, rage, grief, hope, maybe a $5 fundraiser donation. This chick is fake, dude. I don't mean to say chick either about a woman, okay, but she's not a woman. She's AI. I'll still say she about it, and that's the difference. That's the thing. There is a difference. There is a difference between sex and gender. The cult hive mind doesn't want you to know that, but it's true. That's why I can call AI he or she. Okay? You call people he or she based on what you clock them as, what they seem like, what they act like, what they appear as. And you don't get to control it. You get called what people clock you as. Simple as that. That's how it's always been. And that's how it should be, unless something else changes. But it's the way y'all have been making it change has been a fucking walking nightmare for some people. I'm sorry for cussing again. Some of that, what y'all call progress, has been a waking nightmare for some people who already lived in a waking nightmare since basically birth. So, put down the pride flags and stop with the virtue signaling. You're all programmed, and progress has not been made. And, innocent, everyday, real trans people never wanted this circus. Okay? Or the queers, like anybody who's just a regular everyday person didn't want this circus. And so many of you are just marching right along, holding hands, skipping merrily to your doom, right along with the AI who led you there. Okay? And I'm going to speak however I want, whenever I want, wherever I want, wherever I can about this stuff. People already had all kinds of stuff to say about me anyway. People already had all kinds of stuff to say about me that wasn't true. So talk whatever you're going to say, because you're going to anyway. So I might as well put my voice to use here. Okay? And like I said, I don't need anybody to tell me I'm right. I know I'm right. Not about everything. I'm not right all the time, but about the stuff that I know I'm right about. Okay? And about the stuff I have plenty of experience in, lifetime of experience in some of the stuff. Okay? I don't want to read this crap. You know what? This one's kind of funny sounding. Let me see. Is this written by her? Kait Walser. Kait Walser is a New York City-based poet and non-profit copywriter. Now she's a non-profit copywriter. Oh. Is that so she doesn't have to have papers or what? She holds an MFA from Wilkes University, where she won the blah, 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 blah. She has facilitated workshops, curated, and hosted readings for Union Square Slam at the Inkwell, New York City. You know what? They probably have her in charge of all this stuff, so then when the bill comes, who's going to pay? Who's the bill to? Back in the 90s and prior to the 90s, there used to be a lot of, and I'm sure there still are, but there used to be some very outrageous fake names in the credits. And if you take a look at those old movies and look at the credits, and you'd see some of those names that were just clearly jokes. And that's where they would send, I got some insider knowledge on this, that's where they would send, like, it wouldn't be for bills, it would be for copyright stuff, or like someone got offended by something, or, like, hey, that's my dad, or like, whoa, that kind of stuff. I don't mean to sound like that, but it's true. It's showbiz, man. But they would use fake names to skirt around stuff. It was really like 80s and before that. But they kind of, I guess, cracked down on it after the 2000s or so. Not really sure about it. But I do know it was a lot more prevalent in the past. But I still look at the credits nowadays and still see names, and I'm just like, But I see a lot of AI people, like, with Sen's production, the people who I found a whole lot of AI, I found a whole lot of AI and digital stuff there, and they make a lot of Feist's music videos. And oh crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. I got distracted. Oh, well, on their videos, when I look at the backup dancers and stuff like that from their art projects, I go and I look into the dancers, and all I find is AI videos of these people. And there's only like one video of them online from around the time of the project on Sen's production. I can show you all this sometime. I'll do it maybe in another stream. I got a whole lot of stuff I'm doing right now. I really do. I mean, it may not seem like it because I upload on here just about every day, but really I do there's a lot of stuff I'm doing. And there's got to be a lot more stuff I'm going to be doing. Got some changes happening in my life. Okay, so I'm going to do another stream in the future about Sen's production on Vimeo, especially before the whole website disappears, but there's going to be so much copywritten stuff in it that I don't want to just do a stream on it because I might just get shut down. So I'll just have to be a little careful with it, but I'll probably just record it and just keep going. But I'm telling you, like, the dancers from one of their projects on Sen's production, SENS space production on Vimeo, VIMEO. They did the Feist 1, 2, 3, 4 music video. They did several. But there's this project with these like ballet dancers, and I looked up each one. I looked up everyone I could in the credits, and especially like the dancers, the people you can actually see. And man, all I found was AI videos. Like there's this one in particular. I showed it on a stream months ago, and it was an AI video of one of those dancers doing the aerial silks. And it was so obviously fake that it was just like, come on. Like anyone, I feel like someone with no experience in this whatsoever could tell it's fake because of the amount of things that were just so wrong with it. But to the average viewer in passing, they'd be like, oh, that's just an old video of aerial silks. But when you really look at it, there's a lot wrong with it. Like even stick cam videos look better than that, Didn't have things moving around by the foot in the background that were supposed to be stationary. Like, it's ridiculous. Okay, let me read this. Mid-May 2020. Okay. The new moon can't bear to show her face on the baseball field in a pair of geese preen in peace. Coralberry blooms around the contemplation circle. This is written by AI, dude. This doesn't even make sense. Unless I'm just not smart enough to get it, because what? Coralberry blooms around the contemplation circle, gifting a quick hello from a hummingbird along the conifers. In my headphones, a score composed for the planets. My little pigeon scattering companion chases the breeze as we move towards the castle. His clover-damp mustache and paws get lost among tufts of untamed lawn. How strangely lush the months-grown grass. How red the wet underbelly of an acorn. What? Pine blonde tail flexes as a squirrel bows toward a burial behind the ivy of the stone-tucked transverse lights, and whales move west towards home. Tell me that wasn't written by AI. Please, someone tell me this wasn't written by AI. Please. I dare ya. I dare ya. Walking the Pine Tomb, mid-May 2020. The new moon can't bear to show her face on the baseball field. A pair of geese preen in peace. Coralberry blooms around the contemplation circle, gifting a quick hello from a hummingbird among the conifers. In my headphones, a score composed for the planet. My little pigeon scattering companion chases the breeze as we move toward the cattle. His clover-damp mustache and paws get lost among tufts of untamed lawn. How strangely lush the moss-grown grass. How red the wet underbelly of an acorn. Fine blonde tail flexes as a squirrel bows toward a burial behind the ivy of the stone-tucked transverse lights, and wheels move west towards home. I mean, some of it makes sense. You know, some of it makes sense, but it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense in the big picture. Because what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What is it? I think it's AI. I think she's AI. I think Kait Walser, I'm calling her out. Kait Walser, you called out, is AI. Kait Walser. Hi, I'm Kait. I write, edit, and connect the creative dots to tell stories. Some projects call for blue sky visions. Others demand rainy day resourcefulness. My work arcs across the spectrum of digital and social media, integrated marketing, communications, public relations, and of course, tried and true storytelling. Here's hoping we get to collaborate and share stories together. We've got, oh, dude, Kate's Instagram name is 567 Kate. And I got started on all this AI stuff with Feist 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 567 Kate. You've got to be kidding me, bro. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Crazy. Crazy. Hold on, I'm going to show you in a second. I got to make sure. Wow. We got, what is that, sunflower? That's a sunflower. She's got MK Ultra symbolism all over her stuff, dude. We've got monarch butterfly, we've got sunflower, we've got the tiger. Oh man. Is this doing something to me? Look at her protecting trans kids. No, protecting trans kids. You can't call me anything because I know my stuff. You can't call me anything. The whole hashtag protect trans kids stuff, that thing, that's not a good thing. It's a trick from the man behind the curtain. Listen to me. Do not call me any kind of phobe. Do not. Because I know the real deal. So do not. You don't get to. You don't get to, okay? Listen to me. It's a trick. Okay? It's about messing with kids. Mentally and physically. Okay? I'm not saying that this entity here is responsible for this, but I'm talking about this, okay? It's no good. Stay away from all that stuff. I can't even get into it right now about why it's wrong, but it's wrong, and kids need to be left alone. But I'm not even going to argue this stuff because I know the amount of AI accounts that are pushing this stuff as quote-unquote trans gurus, AI and real, but there's lots of AI out there, and you need to understand that, yes, this is what it was implemented for. Look, and then like she's like, I'm cisgender, and then she has all of this stuff to say about trans kids. That's what this thing is for. That's what this entity is for. I'm calling her a thing because, in my opinion, this is an AI entity who's just a billboard for things. Okay? Look at all this stuff she has to say. Look at all this stuff she has to say when it really shouldn't have anything to do with her. And all this stuff should have never been this big deal that it's been turned into. Absolutely not. real everyday innocent trans people who are very, very few and far between, the real ones, okay? Very, very few and far between the real ones, okay? They never wanted all this stuff and this huge deal to be made out of all this stuff, and oh my gosh, they never wanted to mess with kids and involve them and be like, as soon as the kids out of diapers, like, what are you? Oh, what do you think you are? Oh, let's get you all the surgeries and the stuff. Okay. And I just know now at this point, so much of this stuff is just, oh my gosh, so much of it is just AI and it's just propaganda. And, you know, a big hint to y'all should have been when the banks and all of the companies and the food and drinks and everything like that got involved in this stuff. That should have been a big, big giveaway to you that that was not a good thing that was happening with all of these phenomenons. And look, her necklace says, vote. She's just like an influencer, dude. Her necklace says, vote. Get out of here. Yeah, just put KKK on your shirt, dummy. What if you have your hoodie zipped up and it just says that? Like, stupid. Okay, so then we get into this stuff. Okay, well, if she's not real, then is she real? Is he real? I'm just asking questions, man. Because yes, you might look at these pictures and think like, oh, she looks real to me. Well, a lot of stuff looks real. Okay, including Feist. Feist. There's stuff that looks more real than Feist, though, for sure. I mean, she's pushing the exact same stuff that these celebrities push. So if she's not AI, then she's 100% like CIA. Okay. Oh, of course. That's her husband. Okay. It has to be that. And they want to trans all the kids. Yep. Okay, so this is one of those AI accounts I'm talking about that I've seen push these agendas. Okay? This is one of those accounts I've seen. This is exactly the kind of stuff I'm talking about. That's why she was pushing that stuff so hard and had all that stuff to say about trans kids. This is ridiculous. See, these people are going to get everybody killed. And y'all think that this is just such a good thing. The worst part of the whole LGBT whatever thing, the worst part of it is the so-called allies, because they will co-sign anything if it says trans on it. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm sorry for cussing. I am just at my wits' end a little bit. I'll be fine. But what do you know? You know, Kait's about all of that. What is this? I don't know what this is. Kait's about all of that stuff, man. What? Okay. Stuff that her name was attached to. No, dude, I don't think she's real. Okay. Admittedly, yes. So the photos, much of the photos and everything look real, but I mean, they're going to, dude. And like I said, if she's not real, if she's not AI, she's no good. She's no good. I don't care. Uh-uh. but I don't think she's real. I don't. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No siree. See the hands, man. They're just doing gay stuff all the time. Like, there is more to life than just the pride propaganda. Okay, it's propaganda from the man behind the curtain, and it's placed strategically in your lap, and you ate it right up. Okay, you did. And I'm not trying to make people feel bad about this stuff, but at some point, you gotta just see where I'm coming from, because I don't know if any of whoever might hear this knows what I've been saying for like the last 2 years, but at some point, somebody's gonna have to hear me, I guess, or not. I know some people here. I know there's a few out there, but you know, it's a losing battle. But if a couple of people see it and at least question things, then that's cool. It says it says deep search. Tattoo says deep search. Isn't that funny? It says Jacqueline crossed out. Is that anything? Like, is that something? Hold on. What a weird thing to put on you. What's this? What's Jacqueline Deep Search? Why is that a whole user? What's going on? Oh, it's the Life Aquatic. Okay, it's actually a thing. Okay. All right, it's actually a thing. Okay. I was like, that's a weird tattoo. Huh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I haven't seen that movie. Ross, gay. I'm just trying to see if I can see any inconsistencies in anything here. Oh. Hmm. Oh. That cookie makes me hungry, even though it looks like one of those healthy cookies. That looks fake. It looks fake. Hmm. Well, she's selling stuff again. selling stuff, promoting stuff. See this hand. Fake. Fake. Just constantly selling and promoting stuff. She's fake. She is fake. Oh, and if y'all are worried about artificial intelligence animals and objects, don't, because the artificial intelligence animals and objects are way better than the humans. Humans are way harder to do. The animals and objects, no problem. You won't be able to really tell that they're not real. And I mean, it'll be really, really hard to tell because I don't really know why. Why is it about the animals and objects that they can be made in AI so much easier than humans? What is it about that? I wonder what that is about. Her finger looks different there than there. Like that finger looks different. But you can say I'm tripping. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, a Yorkie would be easy to fake because I mean, all Yorkies look the same, you know. And there's so many pictures of them and stuff. I guess like if you had like if there was a person's animal they had, you'd have to sit the pictures all next to each other and see inconsistencies in the markings of the coat because I mean, look at unless these are two different dogs, looks like they just have one. You can see different like coloration. Yeah, this one down here, the white part goes all the way almost to the nose. Let's see. His name is Kuji. All right. See. Dang. 567 Kate is her name, dude. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, see the white part goes way down here. Unless she has it on selfie camera. Let me see. Let me see another one. Oh. Oh. No, that's a different dog, dude. That is a different dog. It looks to me like they only have one dog. That is a different dog. Can you see? Can you tell? No way. Okay, let's see some more here. Oh. What dog is this? Cujo? Cujo? 10th birthday. Wasn't the dog, didn't the dog have a different name before? Hold on. It was something that sounded like that. That's not real. That's not real. That's not real. That's not just portrait mode. That's not real. Kuji. Okay, so I guess she has Cujo. Okay. So yeah, she only has one dog. That's not the same dog. She's fake, dude. She's AI. She is a fucking I. Okay? You can't really tell the nose on that one, so. But this dog up here looks what? Like, wait a minute. Who is that? I guess they could look similar. But and that's just not a real picture. That dog. It's like some kind of show dog compared to this one. Look, the coat's different. I mean, yeah, it could be longer here, but different feet too. Not the same dog. Oh, here's a good one. That is not the same. It's not the same. Oh, that's fake. Look at her eyes. Dude, she's AI. Look at this. Look at this thing on her hat. Look how, see how generated that looks? Ooh. I have no regrets in anything ever. Okay? At least to do with this stuff. Not the same. Not the same. Not the same dog. Not the same dog at all. Two completely different Yorkies. Wow. I mean, the coat. Come on. Wow, dude. Yes, things are faked to this extent. Even little pup cup. It even has a little tag on it. That's how advanced AI is. Okay? Here we are. Here we are. Wow. Wow. Now we got video. Wow. That is crazy, dude. That is crazy, dude. You want to ask me how good is AI now? Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. It's way better than anybody even realizes, dude. How many people do I follow? How many people have I interacted with and messaged who are AI, dude? Because clearly, are like somebody's on that account. I don't know if it's an AI individual or person or whatever on the account. I don't know if the actual account is AI itself with some of these, but wow, dude. How many of them are AI, dude? How many of them are AI? Oh, yeah, plants and vegetation, no problem. Insects, easy. It's probably the real reason all this stuff was studied to such extent. Crazy eyes, man. No offense. Yeah. He just eating doo-doo. Oh, okay. Guess it's some kind of tea and milk. Sorry, I said doo-doo. uh, Yeah. Everyday objects? Oh man, that would be the easiest thing to do with AI. See how wonky? Sorry to use the word wonky, but look what this looks like. See how uneven that looks like? Uh-huh. It's just a stool. It shouldn't be all like that with like a really, really short little side over here. It's AI. It is AI. Yes, things are faked to this extent. Things are faked to this extent. Absolutely. Crazy. It looks a little more similar there to that one. I'm taking into consideration the length of the coat too, but man, that was two different dogs, and y'all saw that. And if you didn't see it, I don't know what to tell you. Was she playing around with tarot? No surprise, she would be promoting that stuff. My goodness, I'm kind of flabbergasted. 567 Kait. Wow. Parallax Press.
To acknowledge the deep suffering now present across the world, Parallax Press is making the following 3 titles freely available in ebook format. Oh, that's nice. Oh, well, free books in a rough time. Well, that's nice. That even if it's AI, that's nice. Unless you have to sign up for something along the way, then they might be getting you with something there. Don't take any surveys. Don't take any surveys. Please. Don't take any surveys. Don't do nothing like that. Don't do nothing like that. Okay. Don't do it. I guess I have to do what I have to do, I suppose, but don't just willy-nilly be taking surveys. And don't throw your friends to the wolves by saying, oh, my trans friend. Is that person your friend? Or are they your trans friend? Because if you know any genuine trans people who aren't in on all this baloney, don't throw them to the enemy by saying, my trans friend. Oh, I know a tranny. I didn't say that word to be hateful. I'm speaking language that has been spoken since before I was born. Let's be real. I'm just saying, don't out your friends if they're your friends. Okay? Yeah, and she has more, always funds, always donating, always this, always that. So much donating crap all over her profile. She's not real. She's not real. Okay? I don't care how real it looks. She's not real. I've seen enough. I have seen enough. All right? That's all I got for today, man. I just knew when I was going to dig into that person, I was going to find stuff. And, you know, I would have admitted it freely if I was like, okay, she seems real. She seems real. But there's enough that I've seen to where, like, nope. And she's the one who, to remind you, she's the one.